Welcome back to The Witcher 3, guys. That's right, we've had an update and the lighting is glorious. Look at that. Look at that lens flare. Beautiful. So, we got an update. This is Witcher 3, the next generation. We got RTX on. And it's on RTX Ultra currently. This is at 2K resolution because 4K would even with the 3080 Ti, it's slow. The FPS is too slow, even for me. I'm not that bothered with 60 FPS, but yeah, it's like 45 FPS on 2K. But I just wanted to see what Ultra is like. And it does look very, very poppin'. Look at the colors. The colors are immaculate. And it's beautiful. Look at that herd of deer. Absolutely beautiful. I thought I picked this location because there's a lovely view of the city here. We are in Valrayo, of course. You got a lovely view of the mountain and the city over yonder. I gotta say the further away views look more or less the same. I don't notice a lot of difference. The difference is in the close detail. You definitely notice more glints and more shinies. And mostly the lighting I'm noticing. We also, if you press U on PC, it's a different button on consoles, but we can also access a lovely photograph mode. So you can Roach striking a pose there, a very rigid pose. But yeah, we can like rotate the camera. Isn't that nice? We could take lovely screenshots of Roach doing a stretch. But yeah, we can take a lovely photograph of the horse's butt and the castle in the distance. I don't really take many screenshots, but I know some of you would love this ability, so it's very nice that you guys have it. I'm all for that. Let's give everybody what they want. Yeah, it's beautiful and lovely that you can take screenshots like, look, this is how I've got my how I've got Geralt at the moment, and you can see all the lovely details and really get in there for the fine detail, as well as the really gross trophy. Yeah. But yeah, isn't this awesome? And let's see how far we can zoom out. Not super far, but far enough, I would say. And you can also change the FOV, which is interesting. I would like it that I could just control my mouse and do stuff, but it's insisting I use key bindings and stuff. And I can use the mouse wheel and stuff to rotate and stuff. But I can't select stuff on the menu, which would be nice. But yeah, that's the photo mode, guys, in a nutshell, pretty much. And just hit escape to get out of it. Very good. Let's just explore a little bit more about what I noticed. This isn't going to be in depth, guys. This is just my reaction, really, and my thoughts about the update. Like I said, not getting a smooth 60 FPS, unfortunately, but that's RTX Ultra. I'm sure I'll be able to tweak it. I'll give it a little tweaks and stuff, and I'm sure it'll be just fine. Let's go see what the combat animations are like and what the monsters are like if we can. We got a nice question mark back here. Let's go check it out. Yeah, Geralt looks great. How do the other NPCs look? Have they changed much? We got 45 gigs of updates, so I do hope the textures are updated for everything. It looks that way. It's hard to tell, to be honest. It's like everything was very good in The Witcher graphics wise. I don't think it dated much at all, and graphics really hasn't changed a super amount since Witcher 3, at least for me, from my perspective, as having game for like 3 decades. Yeah, so yes, not a lot has changed, but I do notice that the colors are now absolutely popping, and the light reflection is great. So we're just gonna do a little bit of combat. We'll see how the FPS drops with RTX Ultra. Now, note this is RTX Ultra. Oh, we got Barcos. Ooh, we had a little FPS drop there. Yeah, I am noticing some pretty jerky FPS there. I should focus on how to get owned. Let me just finish off this pack. Yeah, it's definitely noticeable FPS drops there, but that's to be expected since I have it on ridiculous settings. Whether it plays, I'd love to know. It probably plays smoother on a 4090, but on a 3080 Ti, I kind of expected to be able to handle that, hopefully. We've got a farewell letter on this guy. Now I know life is perfect, life is excellent, life is full of magic, beauty and possibility. It is. Very cool. Oh. The other bar guys ran away for some reason. There we go. Yeah, everything looks a bit kind of, what's the word? I don't know, I can't put my finger on it. It's definitely a different look for the game. But yeah, with the FPS drops don't help. So I'm going to probably tweak it, turn the RTX down a bit. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't know whether they could polish it a bit more. I hope they can. It would be nice to get a few more FPS out of RTX Ultra. But if not, you know, I can always turn down the RTX just a smidge. I gotta say, the really far away stuff doesn't really seem to make much difference, but that stuff across the river looks very nice. Especially in the lighting. The lighting is really improved significantly. The textures, I'm not noticing it too much. It is better, but I'm not like... What's the word? It's... Yeah, it's just really nice. They're really nice for getting a free update. It's just... yeah, it is looking better. It's just... You know, it's just... Noticing it is kind of like... Yeah, it's like... I'm sure it'll look fine once I've tweaked it a bit. If I can get it working with 60 FPS, I'll be happy. But right now it's looking a bit jerky. On the 3080 Ti, you know, this is sort of fast processor as well. You know, it's not, my rig isn't the oldest rig in the world. By any means, it's quite good. So, yeah. I'm sure it's just gonna have to like turn down the shadows a smidge because the shadows are looking excellent. I'm sure the shadows are taking its toll. It's probably it's usually the shadows are the reflections, isn't it? Let's have a look at the water before we end. Let's just see how it looks. I'll take a swim. There is other things they've done, but you know, this is an in-depth look. This is just me, a guy who's played Witcher 3 for far too long. Well, there isn't such a thing as playing Witcher 3 for too long, but I've played it a very long time. And I have the videos to prove it. I do like the water. The water's pretty good. Underwater, not much difference actually, but it's underwater, so what do you expect? Above water, definitely looks beautiful. But yeah, that's the next gen update, guys. I'm going to leave it off here. This is just my thoughts on it. Just I thought I'd do a special episode for the next gen update, since I've been playing this game since it came out. Which was, when did this come out? Like, was it? Yeah, it's like 5 years? Something like that? Can't remember when this came out. A long time ago. But yeah, it's still looking excellent, and with the update it's looking even more excellent. It doesn't look dated whatsoever. Yeah, it's looking really good. And Geralt, yeah, his armor's popping. I don't know about his face though, whether that's changed that much. And his hair looks much, you know, the hair works are still working, I guess. Or is this RTX hair? I don't know. Yeah, it looks good. Looks as good as it did on the first day, to be honest, with his face, but the armor's definitely popping off and definitely looking very cool. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Please leave me a like down below. Oh, I'm getting run into. Please leave me a like if you like the video, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more. Till next time, guys. Thanks so much for watching.